Hello guys, welcome back to my channel. Wisdom and Light here, and I am back with another astro message. If your sun, moon, or rising just so happens to be in Aries, this message is divinely for you. Aries, y'all, I had to actually refilm your reading because the last one was just not uploading. And you guys were supposed to be uploaded like 2 days ago, but it wasn't budging. No matter what I did, nothing. So I said, you know what? Let me just do this again, because there was probably a reason why that was happening spiritually. You guys probably were just not supposed to receive that message at the time that I thought that it was going to be up. But here we are, and we're going to do this again because I don't mind doing that for you guys. I love you guys. If you are new to this channel, welcome. We do astro messages like this one, celebrity tarot. Ooh, hey. Celebrity tarot readings and whatever that's going on in the cosmos, okay? Now keep in mind that this reading is general. Not everything I say is going to resonate because everyone's situation is different, but grab what is speaking to you going forward. So far, Aries, it seems to me that you're standing in your power. That's what it's looking like so far, but let's just tap in. What is the messages showing up for Aries, Sun, Moon, Venus, and Rising? What does Aries need to hear for their highest good and protection? What are the messages coming through for them in the month of May leading into June? What can they expect in the month of May leading into June? For Aries, Sun, Moon, Venus, and Rising, we have the Tower. Okay, Aries. What the hell? What is this? Guys. Okay. Okay. What's the back of the deck energy here? The Hangman. Hierophant. I'm gonna put the energy cards over here. We have the Eight of Pentacles, the Star, and the Queen of Swords. The Tower, Eight of Swords, followed by the Nine of Pentacles, the Hierophant, and the Hangman as outside influences. All right, Aries. So let's talk about the dual energy, because remember how this is a general reading, so not everything I say is going to resonate, but let's talk about the positive side of things before I get into the okay, what in the hell is this. So on a positive note, right, you're working towards your goals, Aries. You're not backing down. You're handling your business, or you feel called to handle your business. You feel called to get it done, because maybe you've been a little bit too preoccupied on things that actually have nothing to do with your growth and where you're going and where you're headed. I do feel like a lot is on your plate. And as a matter of fact, it feels like you're getting ready to complete or finish something. And I feel like that's an energy for so many people. I've been saying that for almost every single zodiac sign so far. And I just realized, oh my God, it's graduation season. So if you're graduating very soon, congratulations on that, because you've worked really, really hard and you deserve this, right? So it just feels like you guys are reaching a completion here. And you've been just so dedicated. And I love this for you, Aries. I also love that it feels like you're going to be winning. It feels like you're winning. It feels like you are getting that victory lap. You're finally getting everything that you deserve in the month of May and leading into June. So it feels really, really good for Aries. You had a very decent solar return. A lot of you had it very peaceful. People just assume that you guys are raging all the time, when no. Aries, I actually feel like you've been resting. You've been just taking care of your business, taking care of your family, handling what you got to handle. So I love that for you. I love that this is happening for Aries on a positive note. And you should have hope and just keep the faith. Keep the faith that things are going to be moving in your favor, because I feel that you just kind of feel doomed. And we're going to talk about that energy on why you feel a little bit doomed right now. So we have the Queen of Swords here that's kind of looming over your reading, telling you to get it done, be organized, strategize, take no shit, and make sure that you are handling your business. That being said, with the Queen of Swords looming over your reading, right? We have to talk about the other side. Because remember, there's a dual energy here. We have to talk about the other side of things. Some of you are dealing with needing to put your boundaries up and putting your foot down because however you've been allowing someone to treat you, you're not allowing that anymore. You're not accepting that anymore. You're not falling for the lies. You're not falling for the okie doke. You're not with it, Aries. I don't feel like this is going to be that time where this person or this situation can get away with getting the best of you, because I feel that, Aries, you have been on your best behavior to get things done, to make it happen. But now that everything is moving as it needs to and you are finally reaching that you're reaching the finish line, you're about to really make some amazing breakthroughs, you're also about to cut off a lot of people, or you're getting ready to say what you're no longer going to accept or allow. You're getting ready to confront a situation, or you're getting ready to confront someone. And this could create a tower moment. Now, some of you are kind of on the fence in regards to confronting this person or confronting this situation or speaking on it, because I do feel like it's been for the most part, it's been quiet, and I feel like you like that peace and quiet, but it's also bothering you that whatever that this is still happening. Whatever that this is still kind of looming over your entire reading. And I resonate with that. I understand that. And I feel that it's kind of like, you know what? I've let a lot of things slide. I have been the bigger person for a very, very long time. But you know what? I don't want to be the bigger person as of right now, or I don't want to allow this to continue to keep happening. So I'm going to say what I gotta say. And for the most part, it's more so like, you know what? No one can compare to me. No one can ever be me. You can try to act like you don't need me, but you do. I'm hearing that. I'm hearing that. I know you should make it right, but you're too immature to do that. And you know something, Aries? I feel like because you are standing up for yourself and you're either creating this tower moment or you're facing this tower moment head on, you're reaching your abundance. You know, it's like this meme that I saw for Aries. And no, it wasn't for Aries, but I saw this meme where it showed a little boy looking out the window, driving in a car. And it's like when I cussed them the F out, and he's all happy sightseeing. And on the other side, you see the guy looking very sad in the press, and it says, when I didn't cuss him out. I feel like you guys have been very sad because you haven't been able to speak your mind. You haven't been able to say your truth. Now that things are wrapping up or things are actually moving in your favor, you're either excited to express yourself and speak your truth, or you're getting ready to because you need to release this and let this go. Now, I'm all for a positive resolution. I'm not saying to choose violence. I mean, I'm an Aries moon myself, so trust me when I say I understand the rage or just the annoyance that you guys can feel when people play in your face. I completely understand that, right? But we have to choose our battles. And the biggest message that I'm hearing here is just because you're right and telling this person about themselves or standing up for yourself, you can be wrong on how you do it. So be very careful with that, because keep in mind this is like the law actually. You have the law or you have rules. There's things that are in place that can really strike you down if you react in that way or react in that manner. So Spirit is just calling on you to not jump to conclusions or do things out of emotion. This doesn't mean that you're in a catastrophic situation where you're in a lot of drama, but if you know that they told you, hey, wait a week or two for this opportunity, that's not for you to call them every single day because you're impatient. You're being called to be patient. You're being called to surrender, because if you don't, you are going to be creating tower moments, and Aries, you may not get that opportunity back. So again, do your best to rise above it and rise above the urge to rush things for some of you. But I do feel like a lot of you are going to be confronting someone or confronting something, and you're going to be standing up for yourself because it's been long overdue. But even with that, Aries, you have to be mindful on how you do it, because again, you don't want to stand up for yourself and now you're wrong in how you did it. That happens a lot, where I understand why the person got physical, but that's not the way to go about it, and now you're wrong. even though in the beginning you were right. And what can happen is the person that you are coming for can play victim. And you don't want to, it's like Aries, if you're not careful, you can kind of give somebody the weapon to tear you down. And this is actually a warning message for a lot of you to be very mindful of that and try not to give this person way too much power, because you have a lot to celebrate. You're going to actually reach financial happiness, financial security, self-love, self-care. But again, just be mindful on how you do it, okay? So let's see. What are more messages coming in for Aries, Sun, Moon, Venus, and Rising? This feels good. You're being called to please have hope and to have faith. Now, I am a Game of Thrones mega fan, right? Didn't really like how it ended because I love me some Daenerys. But I want to talk about this card right here because it's actually in the center of your reading. This is the Star card. And in this imagery, this is actually showing a woman. If you know the story, then you already know where I'm going with this. But she was in a very terrible situation. And she had to hold faith and have hope that things were going to move in its favor and the war was going to be won to where she can have her freedom. And you know what? Right now, she is trapped. And under this card is also the Eight of Swords, of the illusion of being trapped, even though you're not. And interesting enough, she doesn't know how this is going to turn out. And she was given someone out there saying, hey, I want to protect you, but she didn't believe it. She lit a candle in hopes that the person that said, hey, I will save you, I will break you out, I will protect you. She lit a candle in hopes that this person will hear her petition. She lit a candle in hopes that she will get saved. Now, if you watched the series, then you already know how this ended. But, you know, sometimes I would say for you, Aries, you have to have hope, even if the situation looks crazy. You have to have faith, even if it doesn't seem like you're going to win or things are going to be moving in your favor. This is kind of like waiting to get that new car, waiting to have that deal get closed, and it doesn't get closed. It doesn't happen. Or it's being delayed. There's a reason why these delays and things are happening. You have to kind of stand strong like Sansa did and light that candle, because somebody's going to see it. Somebody's going to reach out. Somebody's going to want to help. If you give up on yourself, then you're giving up on the vision that you had, and then nothing moves and nothing happens. Setting that intention for things to move in your favor is necessary, and choosing how you go about it is also very necessary. The biggest thing that I'm hearing here is don't lose hope, but also don't take anybody's shit, and be careful on how you address it and how you go forward about it, okay? So it's interesting how that showed up for you guys. And then with the Eight of Swords here, even though you feel trapped or you feel like you've been trapped for a long time, you're not actually. You're actually not. If you wanted to, you could just move it to the side and just keep on going. But all of this has a lot to do with fear. What if I get rejected? What if this happens? What if that happens? All of that. And in this imagery, this woman that's being surrounded by all of these swords, if she wanted to, she could get up and attack. But there's a fear here of, what if I don't make it? So that's interesting how that's showing up. But the fact that you received the Nine of Pentacles, everything does move in your favor, Aries. Just be very, very strategic on how you fight these battles and how you conquer them and how you go about it. May is going to be very, very important when it comes to confrontation, people coming up, how you deal with conflict or how you deal with tough situations. You just don't want to let these things get the best of you, because then it creates more delays and you don't need that. Okay. Now I want to pull some oracle messages for you guys. We have the caring connection. So I feel that because you're standing up for yourself, or because you are going to have the floor to speak your mind, you could be reconnecting with this person. You could be actually getting back with this person. So some of you are actually kind of like beefing with your ex or beefing with someone that you've been intimate with. I do feel like this person's going to come back in the month of May. I do feel like, you know, It's going to resolve itself. But again, Aries, you kind of sort of want this person to come. Some of you want this person to come back. But again, if you lose your temper or if you react in a way that's not of you, you can kind of this is not going to happen. And a lot of you want this to happen for a lot of you. So don't do anything that's going to kind of push things further into more negativity. Okay? Now, that's for some of you. So if that applies, just be very mindful of that. Choose peace and not violence. But there's still a way to get your point across without not letting this person get the best of you. So what are more messages coming in? This also means that for a lot of you Aries, you could be meeting someone new. There could be a new love interest coming in. I feel that for you guys. I feel like a lot of Aries are going to be dating. So if you have been dating, this is very, very good. And even as you're dating, try not to rush into this relationship. Try not to rush into making it happen. Take your time with that. You are really being called to be patient right now. Okay. So let's look into some more oracle messages that Spirit has to say for Aries. You guys got more warning messages than anything, but I want to kind of tap in a little bit more to see what Spirit has to say. Okay. We have also the second chakra. Again, be patient. Be patient. You are going to get what you want. Whether it be a pregnancy, a family, you are going to get that. It is going to happen for a lot of you. So just know that all of the suffering and all of the things that you had to face, it's like you're finally going to win because you're creating the reality that you want for yourself, and things are really truly going to be moving in your favor. Okay, you have the healer of the ages. You're being called to heal, or a situation that's really been hurting you is coming back towards you so you can heal from it. Okay, you're receiving good news. Okay, you're receiving good news and you're receiving that opportunity. So remember I spoke about delays surrounding money or what you're waiting on. Again, try not to react with whatever bad news that's coming in, because then you get the good news towards the end and it works out. It ends up working out in your favor. Some of you guys are getting new jobs. Some of you are also getting an offer to collaborate, or you're teaming up with someone or something or a company. It feels really, really good. Aries, you should definitely do it. You know what? It's even like if you applied for something and you haven't heard from them in months, you might be like, you know what? Fuck it. They don't care. So I'm just going to delete everything and just move on. Don't do that. Because you just shut it down and they were about to come towards you. Okay? Don't do that, Aries. It's going to move in your favor. It's happening for you. It's coming through. Be patient. You wouldn't throw your phone in the pool if it's taking forever to update. Sometimes when you update your phone to get it the new update, because iPhone updates the phone. I think Samsung does too. You wouldn't throw it away because it's not updating fast enough. You're more than likely going to wait. You might pop in a movie. You might do something to distract yourself from the fact that your phone is still updating. But it will happen. Do not respond. I just heard that. Do not respond to this person. Why did I hear that? Do not respond to this person yet. Give it, I heard 3 days, and then you can respond. You need time to process whatever that this is or whatever that's being brought to you in the month of May. If you respond right then and there, you may react and then you may regret it. Give yourself time. I just heard that. Give yourself time. I just heard some of you guys have already jumped. Damn it. Some of you guys have already did some shit. Some of you. And then there's some of you that's debating if you should. Something's coming up with family as well. Choose your battles when it comes to family members and family. Aries, you may even be the mediator for something coming up in family. Okay. The Three of Swords. There's a heartbreak here, but I got the Three of Swords in a past position. You're going to be making amends of something that's been hurting you. A conversation is coming towards you that broke your heart. The Nine of Swords, it's been keeping you up at night. You haven't been able to be at peace with it. It brought you a lot of sadness. So there's a reason why maybe you might react in a way that's out of character, because it hurt you so much that it happened or it took place that way. Okay? And you had to work really hard to overcome how all of it made you feel with the Ten of Wands. You had to kind of endure. You had to go through these tough cycles all on your own. So I can understand why, yeah, King of Wands. Someone was in their ego. Someone was taking you for granted. Someone didn't appreciate you while you were there. So you know what? I understand why Spirit didn't allow you guys to have the reading when I wanted it to be uploaded. Because everybody uploaded, but for whatever reason, Aries was not uploading. And I'm an Aries moon myself, and I had to learn patience in that moment. And I feel like even with the message coming in the way that it did, it's speaking of patience, but not to wait on videos to upload. But that's just an example. You have to be patient with whatever that's coming towards you and really choose your words. Really be strategic in what you say. Anything you say can be used against you right now. So it seems like you guys are playing chess, and any little move you make, you can lose. But if you're very careful, if you just strategize more and you think before you jump, before you leap, you're going to win. And you're supposed to win. But we have someone, information, and opportunity coming towards you. A lot of you are going to be dealing with exes and people coming back. The Mercury retrograde is going to be happening on the 10th. So a lot of you may fall into that energy of feeling this shift and maybe wanting to cuss this person out, because it's like, who the hell you think you are? You can walk in and out of my life and I can't say what I gotta say, right? Seven of Cups, right? So let's pull on this energy, right? How is this person coming towards Aries? This card showed up, the Three of Wands. They've been waiting. They're finally ready to kind of show up and express themselves to you, the Three of Wands. They've been waiting on an opportunity. This doesn't have to be romantic. This could be a parent. I feel like this could be a parent reaching out. This could be a grandparent. This could be a sibling. This could be a cousin. This could be anyone. This could be an old friend. They're just waiting. Okay. Eight of Cups, right? Someone walked away from the situation because it was painful. Or someone walked away from you and never said why. You may actually be getting an answer for it. Okay? You're going to be receiving a message, the Ace of Swords. You're receiving divine communication. And you got the Queen of Wands. You're standing in your strength. You're standing in your power. Okay, you're standing in your power. Page of Pentacles. You're going to be receiving an offer, some of you. So just be very patient, okay? Be very, very patient. When it comes to money, guys, be very mindful of your spending. Your money will be improving. Don't be impulsive when it comes to spending. You're expecting to receive good news surrounding money with the Sun card ending your reading, okay? But I feel very, very positive for Aries if you guys stay focused and not let this get the best of you, okay? Back of the deck energy, once again, is the Star. Half hope, half faith. Be patient with this one. Ooh, that's what I'm seeing for Aries right now. So far, so good. What's a card for Aries in relationships? If you're in a relationship, you may be walking away from a certain connection because it's no longer serving you, right? If you are happy and in love, you receive woman holding a heart. If you are an Aries male, your partner feels like you're not doing enough to make them feel special. If you're a woman, you feel like you're not getting enough from your partner. You want more romance. So communication could be key to help you guys move forward with this. Spirit is encouraging you guys to actually talk about it because you may have a happy solution with that. And I do feel like if you're single and if you put yourself out there, you could be meeting someone. But a lot of you are going to be dealing with someone or something resurfacing, and you're going to have to choose your battle with that. And that seems to be a going theme where you're going to have to make a choice. May and June, it feels like you're going to have to be making a lot of choices. And you're going to have to really strategize through it. So that's what I'm seeing for you guys. I love you guys so much. Thank you so much for just vibing with me. The reading that I had to redo the reading, but the message I said before is the same thing. This even almost the same cards came out. So let me know, Aries, how has it been for you? What's been happening? What's been going on? Leave a comment down below. I would love to hear your input. Don't forget to give this video a thumbs up, and I will talk to you guys later. Mwah. Bye, guys.